Welcome back to the Black and Gold Report. Again, we're talking with head baseball coach Paul O'Neill. Coach, you've got a big doubleheader coming up on Tuesday. It was a Tuesday-Wednesday, but it's been rescheduled to a Tuesday doubleheader against Chowan this week. What do you know about the Indians? What do they, or the Hawks? What do they bring to the field?
Usually they're very well coached, fundamentally sound team. We're expecting them to give us a real good game. We're going to have to play well if we want to come out ahead against them.
Okay, well, after that, this weekend, a big weekend for you guys. You got your first Peach Belt series. It's a home series against Columbus State. Sort of same question here. What do you expect from the Cougars? Are they going to be a team that's strong in the Peach Belt? And how important is it to win that first Peach Belt series?
Well, Columbus State, very rich in baseball tradition, very good program, got a lot of great players. They're very well coached. We are going to have to really play well to come out ahead this weekend. Do I think we can come out ahead? Absolutely. But it'll be our first test of the season as far as playing top-notch competition, and we're looking forward to it. But they are a quality team, and we are going to have to play our very best baseball for 27 innings against them.
The Peach Belt, if I can kind of continue on that road, the Peach Belt is always one of the strongest baseball conferences in Division II. This year is no exception. Talk a little bit about the strength of the conference and who you expect to challenge you guys for the conference tournament championship.
Well, it's like when the preseason national poll came out. There were 6 schools out of the Peach Belt that were ranked inside the top
30, right?
30 in the country. Mm-hmm. Fortunately, we were one of them. So that's nice for us. But it's predominantly, it's a dominant league. You can't find any other conferences out there that are going to put that many schools on a national stage. And that's what makes our league so strong, is where the schools put an emphasis on baseball. There's some very good coaches in our league. There's some programs that have some very good facilities. Mm-hmm. And baseball is a priority at their schools, and they expect to win. And they usually do win. And that's what makes playing in the Peach Belt so exciting for our players, that they're playing at the very best of the Division II has to offer. And they're getting some questions answered for themselves as far as, am I really a good baseball player? They're finding out, hey, I am really good at this game, or maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was. And that's what's exciting about this league, is because everyone has the capability of beating each other. It doesn't matter whether you're first place or last place in the league. The last place team has the ability to win all 3. Mm-hmm. Against the first place team. There's no cakewalks. If you don't bring your best game, you will lose. And I've been fortunate to be on the winning side of some, and I've been unfortunate, been on the losing side of some. And it's exciting, but it's challenging in its own right. And our team will be prepared for Saturday's doubleheader against Columbus.
Well, let me ask you, Coach, in the third game of the Anderson game, you got thrown out of the game. Mm-hmm. And without getting into the reasoning behind it or anything, is there some strategy sometimes that's involved? I mean, do you sometimes go, okay, I'm getting thrown out of this game in hopes of maybe rallying the troops a little bit?
Well, sometimes, obviously, anytime I think that if an umpire blatantly misses a call, then I'm going to go out and I'm going to argue it. For the first point is that I'm going to argue it because he missed it. The second point is the next close one. I want to get the next close one. I want to be in his head a little bit as far as, hey, I'm coming out. You're going to have to be on point. We expect our umpires to be, they are human. They are going to make some mistakes and miss some calls, but we expect them to be on point, when they're out there umpiring. But does it fire up our team sometimes? Sometimes you go out to argue a call, and things get said, and emotions get going, and it gets a little bit heated, mm-hmm. and sometimes you get thrown out of the game, and does that fire up your team? Yes, it does. And you say your piece, you say it, and then you leave, and then you're done for the day. And my thing is, I got confidence in my assistant coaches. I think they do a great job, and I had all the confidence in the world that they could handle the ship and keep it going in the right direction. And our kids played well, and they won the baseball game. So. It all turned out okay for us.
All right, Coach. Well, we appreciate it, and good luck again against all the teams that you're playing this week. So when we come back, we're going to talk a little softball with head coach Lucinda Melanson.